Hi, my name is Dale Maley. In this short video, I'm going to explain one method of helping you to find an old family tree when you have many family trees in Ancestry.com. Now, I've used Ancestry.com for quite a few things, including researching and writing local, mostly Fairbury history stories. I've written over 270 of those stories. Each one usually has a family tree. I've also researched and wrote local history books. I've lost track, but I've written over 20 of those history books. They usually have family trees involved as well. And then I'm involved with the Livingston County Historical Society, and I get questions all over the world asking me for help on answering genealogy questions. So those create family trees as well. When you go into Ancestry.com and you look up the trees that you've created in the past, part of the screen page that you see is shown here, and it'll say My Trees, and then it'll say, in my case, 1 of 24 pages. So I have 24 pages of family trees in Ancestry. On each page, there's 25 family trees, so if you do the math, 24 times 25, I have a total of 600 family trees in Ancestry. So, what naming convention do I use when I create new family trees in Ancestry? Well, I never thought years ago when I got started I'd end up with hundreds of family trees. And I usually, not always, I'll use the full person's name that I'm researching for a tree. For example, let's say the gentleman's name was Woodford G. McDowell. But sometimes when I start out, I don't even have a first name, I only have a middle initial. So in this case, it might be W.G. McDowell. So Ancestry is organized alphabetically, so if you don't really remember which name or initial you use, you end up having to spend a lot of time just going through page after page trying to find the old family tree you're interested in. So in my opinion, Ancestry.com is not exceptionally user-friendly compared to other companies' software. In fact, I made another YouTube video about how poor the options are if you want to print your family tree. You can check that out if that's a problem for you. And I don't think Ancestry.com is set up for what I would classify as power users like myself that have hundreds of family trees. Most of their customers are probably only interested in their family, so therefore they only have one family tree. They don't have 600 family trees like I do. Now, being an engineer and also I've written software, it would seem fairly easy to me to add a search option when you go to find your old family trees that you've created on Ancestry, but that's not happened. So the result is it's extremely time consuming to search page by page, in my case 24 pages, with scrolling down through 25 items, trying to find that one family tree that you're interested in that particular. So after I got quite a few family trees, and then I wanted to go back and look at one of those trees, and it's extremely frustrating to spend all that time scrolling through all those pages on Ancestry trying to find the one tree that I wanted. So I got the idea, why not periodically just copy the names of all the family trees from Ancestry into an Excel spreadsheet. Then Excel has a built-in search option by word. Just put in the family name that you're searching for, and boom, it finds it in Excel. And another advantage, which I didn't realize when I made the spreadsheet, was it's linked back to the web page of Ancestry. So once you use the edit find function and you get the tree you're interested in, if you click on it, it'll open up that family tree you want in Ancestry.com in your browser, which is really handy. So, how do you create that spreadsheet with all your family trees? Well, the first step is go into Ancestry and go into that first page that lists your family trees. Then, using your mouse, highlight all those trees as shown here. And when you highlight them, the color will turn blue as shown here. Now, once you've used your mouse to highlight that first page of family trees in Ancestry, Then move your mouse to any of the blue areas that you've highlighted, right click, and that'll give you a drop down option list. And then simply choose copy from that drop down list. And now you're ready to start creating the Excel spreadsheet. Now I say Excel, you don't have to use Excel. Google Docs has a spreadsheet similar to Excel. Office Libre has a free spreadsheet similar to Excel. And they all offer a search function where you can search by word. So use whatever spreadsheet software that you're familiar with. In my case, I'm going to illustrate this in Excel, but it's similar to the other types of spreadsheets as well. So you open that new spreadsheet, and then right click, and I'm just going to choose C10 because it's over a few columns and rows from the corner. You can pick any cell you want. I'm just going to pick C10, and then I'm going to right click on cell C10, and you get a drop down box, and then you choose the paste option. Once you hit the paste option in your new spreadsheet, those 25 family trees that are on page 1, they are all now in your Excel spreadsheet as shown to the right. So all you really do is just repeat these steps until all your trees are in the Excel spreadsheet. So you go to, in this case, go to the second page, highlight those, copy, and then come to the spreadsheet and paste those right below the end of the first group that you did, so it continuous runs all the way down the page. Paste that new group in and just keep going until you get all the pages entered into the spreadsheet. Once you've got all your family trees entered into your new Excel file, then save that file, and I usually put the date in the file name so I know the last time I created the file. Now when you want to use the file, the Excel file, open it up and then go to the Edit Find option, and in that search box put in the name of the family you're looking for and hit enter, and it will find it. Then place your mouse on the tree that you want, and once you do that, this little drop down box will show up as shown to the right, and it tells you click once on that entry to follow it, and click and hold to select this cell. So if you just click on the name, it'll actually open up your browser and go to Ancestry.com and go to that family tree that you're interested in, which is pretty neat and time saving. So in my case, about once a quarter, I go in and I create a new Excel file. And although that takes a little while to copy, in my case 24 some pages over, it makes it really easy to search for a particular family tree. So this method does make it very easy and very quick to find an old tree that you want to view or modify. Now maybe someday Ancestry will add a search box to the tree list, but I'm not holding my breath for this option to be implemented. So in summary, this video explains how to easily and quickly find one of your family trees on Ancestry.com. Hopefully it saves you a lot of time if you are an Ancestry.com power user like I am. Thanks so much for watching the video, and please subscribe. Thank you.